Welcome, my friends. What if I told you that the founder of Hyundai, one of the largest car companies in the world, once had no shoes, no education, and no money, not even enough to buy a train ticket? What if I told you he ran more than 120 kilometers on foot just to reach a city and chase a dream? This is not motivation talk. This is not imagination. This is a real-life story. Today, you will hear the true story of a boy who started with nothing and built everything. This story is not only about success or business. It is about failure, courage, and never giving up. And yes, this story will also help you improve your English. Because you don't learn English by memorizing rules. You learn it by feeling real stories. So listen carefully. This story might teach you English. It might also change how you see your own life. The year is 1915. We are in a small, poor village in Korea before North and South were divided. A boy named Chung Ju-young is born into a farming family. His parents grow rice. They live in a small house with a straw roof. Food is simple and sometimes not enough. Chung is the eldest son, which means responsibility comes early. From the age of 7, he works in muddy fields. He carries water. He cuts grass for cows. He plants rice under the hot sun. No shoes, no toys, no childhood dreams. His father is strict and believes one thing: a farmer's son must become a farmer. Dreaming is useless. Education is unnecessary. But Chung is different. Sometimes while working, he looks at the mountains and wonders, is this all my life will ever be? At the age of 14, he dares to dream. He wants to study. He wants to learn math. He wants to become a teacher. One day he secretly leaves home and walks miles to enroll in a school. But his father finds out. Angry and disappointed, his father drags him back home and says, "Dreams do not fill empty stomachs." That day, life tells Chung to stay small. But something inside him refuses to accept that. Let's begin. A few years later, Chung tries again. This time, he wants to go to Seoul, the big city, but he is poor. He cannot afford a train ticket. So he makes a decision that will define his life. He runs more than 120 kilometers on foot with no food, no map, only belief. When he finally reaches Seoul, exhausted and weak, he looks around and thinks, "I am here. Now I must survive." He finds work at a construction site. From sunrise to sunset, he lifts bricks and mixes cement. His hands bleed. His back aches. But every night he tells himself, "One day I will not only build houses, I will build something bigger." After months of saving money, Chung opens a small rice shop with a partner. It is his first business. For the first time, he feels hope. But one day the partner disappears, taking all the money. The shop is gone. The dream is gone. Everything is lost again. Many people would return home in shame. But Chung doesn't. He says to himself, "Money can be stolen. Experience cannot." He starts again from zero. He takes any job he can find, carrying goods, fixing bicycles, delivering salt, cleaning shoes. He watches people. He listens. He learns from real life, not books. Slowly, he understands how work, trust, and business truly function. In the 1940s, Chung opens a small construction company. He repairs roads. He fixes bridges. He delivers work on time. People notice. Even the government begins to trust him. Then World War II ends. Korea is free but destroyed. The country is poor, broken, and divided. Many people see ruins. Chung sees opportunity. He believes that a country can only stand strong when its roads, bridges, and industries are strong. His company grows step by step. In 1947, he names it Hyundai, which means modern times. He believes Korea deserves a modern future. Years later, Hyundai will build ships, cars, highways, and help rebuild an entire nation. But that future begins with one boy, barefoot in a rice field, who refused to stop trying. This is not just the story of Hyundai. This is the story of persistence. If you are struggling, if people doubt you, if life feels unfair, remember this story. Success is not about where you start. It is about how many times you stand up again. And remember, you are not just learning English here. You are learning how real people change their lives. If you enjoyed this story, stay with us for part 3, where Chung Ju-young enters the automobile world and shocks the world. Thank you for listening.